y'all doing?
Hello.
Shalom.
Nice to meet you.
So how you doing?
Shalom. Nice to meet you.
What's up? You good?
You guys' #1 fan is here, Shedeur Sanders.
What's up? The biggest sizes you have, let's just lay it out. And if you have an extra tote that fit me, that's cool.
The back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need a tote too.
That's like me.
Gotta watch out with him in the bags, you know what I'm saying? Remember what happened last time we was here?
What we have.
That's definitely Shiloh.
Sorry?
That's definitely Shiloh.
I don't know if I would say that.
Girl, like I see you all over that.
Is this see-through turtleneck? Oh, Shedeur would love that.
It's not.
I think his neck is too wide for that.
It is.
It's very stretchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't gonna re-stretch.
We also have like this suit.
See, I can do that though. Don't mind if I do.
Wow.
Let's go to
Shedeur Sanders just signed an $80 million deal with luxury fashion brand Amiri and is about to walk the runway in Paris. And this proves he's already operating on a different level than every other player in the NFL. While other rookies are celebrating their signing bonuses, Shedeur is building a billion-dollar empire. But before we break down the insane numbers and why this Amiri deal is just the beginning, you need to understand 3 things. First, how Shedeur turned down $60 million from Gatorade to negotiate 3% equity that's worth exponentially more. Second, why his Nike contract doubled to $250 million the moment he stepped on an NFL field. And third, how Shedeur is on track to become the youngest billionaire in NFL history while still playing football. Because what Shedeur Sanders is doing off the field is more impressive than what most veteran players accomplish in their entire careers. And the haters are starting to realize they underestimated him in every possible way. Let's break down how Shedeur just shocked the fashion world and why his business moves are rewriting the playbook for modern athletes. Shedeur and his brother Shiloh just signed an $80 million deal with Amiri, one of the most prestigious luxury fashion brands in the world. $80 million. And this isn't some standard endorsement where they post pictures on Instagram wearing the clothes. No. Both brothers are walking the runway at Paris Fashion Week. Think about how insane that is. Shedeur Sanders went from setting Brown's rookie records to walking high fashion runways in Europe. From touchdown celebrations to catwalks. From NFL stadiums to Paris Fashion Week. That's a level of crossover appeal that most athletes never achieve. And here's why this matters. Amiri didn't just throw $80 million at Shedeur because he's a good football player. They signed him because of his massive influence in the American black community and youth culture. He represents authenticity. He represents the intersection of sports, fashion, and lifestyle that luxury brands are desperate to connect with. This isn't about selling clothes. This is about cultural relevance. This is about having someone who can bridge the gap between high fashion and street culture. Between luxury and authenticity. And Shedeur Sanders is the perfect person to do exactly that. But here's what nobody saw coming.
Hey, I'm gonna see you. Appreciate you trying everything on. Yeah. How long does it take?
4 weeks.
Okay.
4 weeks to make some pants? We can make these
that. I
today.
need to book.
Yeah, for sure.
We need a book appointment.
Okay.
Seriously.
Do you make them yourself?
Yeah.
Can we make them together actually?
We can
It takes 4 weeks.
Can we all make them?
So today we can choose the option, take the measurements,
That's what I need.
and after the delay it's 4 weeks. But we can
I need that. When can we start?
now if you want.
I'm ready.
45.
Yeah, what are we gonna do for 40 minutes though?
Yeah, it's made in Paris. It's just her doing drawings. Exactly. It's
What are we gonna do for 40 minutes
the
though?
finishes and the details.
So we have to choose many options on your jeans and
But what about I make quick decisions?
okay, if you're quick, maybe close, maybe 15 minutes. But I also
Okay, bet.
I
15.
need you to take your measurement. So
I'm quick.
okay.
I got you. 15.
You want to do it now?
Yeah.
Shedeur's business genius goes way deeper than this Amiri deal, and the Gatorade contract he negotiated might be the smartest move any athlete has made in the last decade. Before the Amiri deal even happened, Gatorade offered Shedeur $60 million over 3 years. For most athletes, that's an instant yes. That's generational wealth. That's set for life money. But Shedeur Sanders isn't most athletes. Instead of taking the guaranteed $60 million, Shedeur negotiated something revolutionary. He added an equity clause to his Gatorade contract that gave him 3% ownership of Gatorade USA. 3% doesn't sound like much until you realize Gatorade generates billions of dollars in revenue every single year. Let that sink in. Shedeur turned down guaranteed money for equity in one of the biggest beverage companies in the world. That's the kind of move that separates good athletes from legendary businessmen. That's the kind of decision they'll be teaching in business schools for decades. Most athletes would have taken the $60 million and run. Shedeur understood that 3% of Gatorade's annual revenue is worth exponentially more than a one-time payment. He'll be collecting checks from Gatorade for years, possibly decades. His grandchildren's grandchildren will benefit from this decision. And if the current trajectory continues, Shedeur is on pace to become the youngest NFL billionaire while still playing football. Not after retirement. Not in his 40s or 50s. We're talking about a potential billionaire athlete in his 20s who's still making plays on Sundays. That's unprecedented. That's historic. That's exactly why people who doubted Shedeur are starting to look foolish. But the money keeps getting crazier. Before Shedeur even took his first NFL snap, he signed a deal with Nike worth $125 million. People questioned whether he deserved that kind of money without proving himself professionally. Sports analysts were skeptical. Fans on social media criticized the contract. Then Shedeur stepped on the field for his first preseason game, and Nike activated a special clause that instantly doubled his contract to $250 million over 4 years. Just like that. And it wasn't just salary. Shedeur negotiated 50% of all his jersey sales. 50% of jersey sales. When was the last time you heard of any athlete getting that kind of deal? Never. Because it doesn't happen. Shedeur created a new standard. And guess what? He sold 375,000 jerseys this season. More than any other rookie. More than Cam Ward, the #1 overall pick. More than Travis Hunter. More than everyone. A 5th-round pick is outselling first-rounders in merchandise. That's the power of brand building. That's what happens when you understand your value and refuse to accept less than you deserve. While other rookies were worried about their draft position, Shedeur was securing partnerships, building his brand and laying the foundation for an empire. He proved that draft position doesn't define success. Business savvy and timing do. The NFL draft matters, sure. But what matters more is how you leverage your platform, negotiate your deals, and position yourself in the marketplace. Shedeur understood this from day one. Beyond Nike, Gatorade, and Amiri, Shedeur has built a diverse portfolio that would make most entrepreneurs jealous. He launched his own apparel line. He created a signature barbecue sauce brand. He partnered with EA Sports for exclusive gaming content. He secured a massive deal with Brady, Tom Brady's wellness and apparel company. Each of these ventures isn't just a cash grab. They're strategic moves designed to maximize earning potential and establish presence in multiple industries. The apparel line taps into his young fan base. The barbecue sauce connects with his Southern roots and family legacy. The EA partnership keeps him relevant in gaming where millions of young fans spend their time. The Brady partnership aligns him with one of the greatest quarterbacks ever and positions him as a future legend. What makes Shedeur's journey even more remarkable is how he stayed authentic while building this empire. In an era where athletes are criticized for being too corporate or losing touch with their roots, Shedeur has maintained his connection to culture. He represents a new generation of athletes who understand their value, understand their influence, and aren't afraid to monetize it in ways previous generations never imagined. The Amiri deal is the perfect example. Luxury fashion has historically been dominated by European aesthetics. But brands like Amiri recognize that the future of fashion is diverse, urban, and heavily influenced by Black American culture. Hip-hop, streetwear, sports. These forces drive fashion forward. And Shedeur Sanders is at the intersection of all three. He's the perfect ambassador for a brand trying to stay relevant and authentic in 2025 and beyond. Think about what this means for Shedeur's future in Cleveland. He's already financially independent. He doesn't need football to survive. He's building wealth that will last generations. That financial security allows him to focus purely on developing as a quarterback without the pressure of needing every contract to set him up for life. Most rookies are stressed about their next contract, worried about getting injured before securing a big deal, concerned about their financial future if football doesn't work out. Shedeur doesn't have those concerns. He's already won financially. That mental freedom is invaluable for player development. Shedeur can take risks on the field. He can focus on improving his game instead of protecting his body for the next contract. He can make football decisions based purely on winning instead of money. And here's what the critics don't understand. All these off-field deals don't distract from football. They enhance it. They prove Shedeur has elite time management, discipline, and work ethic. They show he can handle multiple responsibilities at the highest level. They demonstrate the same leadership and decision-making skills that make great quarterbacks. If Shedeur can negotiate multi-million-dollar contracts, manage multiple business ventures, and maintain relationships with major brands while setting rookie records in the NFL, he can definitely handle reading defenses and making adjustments at the line of scrimmage. The business success validates the football talent. It proves Shedeur has the mental capacity and maturity to operate at an elite level in every aspect of his life. Compare Shedeur's approach to other rookies. Most are focused solely on football and letting agents handle everything else. That's fine, but it also means they're not learning the business side until it's too late. They're not building relationships with brands and companies. They're not positioning themselves for post-career success. Shedeur is doing all of that simultaneously. He's playing football at a high level while also building a business empire. That's incredibly rare. That's the mark of someone who's going to be successful long after his playing career ends. And let's address the elephant in the room. Some people will say Shedeur only gets these deals because of Dion. Because of his father's name and connections. That's partially true, but it ignores the most important factor. Shedeur has to deliver. Brands don't pay $80 million just because someone has a famous father. They pay because that person has influence, credibility, and the ability to move products and culture. Shedeur has proven he can do that. The jersey sales prove it. The social media engagement proves it. The cultural impact proves it. Dion opened doors. Shedeur walked through them and proved he belonged. That's the perfect combination of opportunity and execution. If you want to see Shedeur continue building his billion-dollar empire while proving everyone wrong on the football field, hit that subscribe button right now. Drop a comment and tell me what you think about athletes prioritizing business deals alongside their sports careers. Is this the future or a distraction? I want to hear your take. This is Gridiron Insights, and we'll see you in the next one.